Okay, we're going to do the acuity test where she's gonna read the letters that she best can see the best, and I'll show you the board. She has one of her eyes covered, and the board is over here. Okay, and this is the one that she's gonna read from the 20 feet line. And she has her right eye covered. The first letter is
D, E, F, P, O, T, E, C.
Okay, cover your left eye for me. And with her left eye, she's gonna read the one that's 15 feet away.
L, E, F, O, D, P, C, T.
Okay. And she does wear glasses. So that's one of her correct ones that she unable to see, and because she wears glasses. But she did out of what she did, the one from the one that's 20 feet away and the one that's 15 feet away with her eyes covered. The next test that we will do, where we're gonna test her pupil size, and we'll do that one with the light fixture. And the first one, what I will do, I'm gonna look at her eyes and making sure that everything is okay. And what I'll do, I'll look at her. Hold, look up for me. I'm looking at her lacrimal ducts. Open your eyes up for me, please. They're pink and moist. They're not dry. And her pupils are fine and banded. And the other thing that I will look at, since I'm here in her face, will be her sinuses. Since I'm here, I'm going to check for her sinuses, and then I'll check her pupil size. And here I'm checking the frontal sinuses. And while I pressure, there shouldn't be any pain. Is it hurting or anything there? So that might be means that you might have some infection there. That's one thing we might follow up with the doctor. And I'll check down in the lacrimal sinuses. Does that hurt? Okay. So she's saying that when I press on her sinuses here and at the bottom, that there is some pain up on palpation. So there'll be a thing that we'll probably look at into and know that she can go to a doctor to make sure she doesn't have any sinuses infections, and correct that. So one thing I'll look at is I'll look and make sure she doesn't have any yellowing or any like the yellow meat on her eyes when I'm checking and looking in her eyes. And I'm just kind of putting them over to the side and kind of looking. And here I'm looking and seeing that is her eyes and her is out, they're white. I don't see any hemorrhaging, any busted blood vessels. I don't see any yellow, like the yellow meat that's there. I don't see any of that. So that's good. And what I will do, I will turn the light off, and I'm gonna look for and check for seeing as her pupil reacted to the light. Okay. And I want you to just look straight ahead for me and open your eyes wide for me. And her pupil were pure. Pupil was equal and reacted to the light accommodations. So they did respond to the light. And when they came down, and another thing that I would check, since I'm in her face, I will check her lacrimal ducts. And what I will do with mash and making sure that I don't see any drainage or any tenderness and no extreme tearing coming out. So those were good when I checked for that. Another thing that I would inspect for, and I did inspect her conjunctiva, her sclera, her corneas, and her iris. So I will look back into that and see. Okay. So I look in your eyes again, ma'am. Could you open your eyes wide so I can see? And I'm seeing that her cornea is good and brown. No deformities. Could you open them up? I don't see any opaqueness over her eyes or anything like that. Her conjunctivitis was good and pink and moist. No signs of any infections. No signs of conjunctivitis. So all of those things was good. And the next thing that I will look at and inspect will be her ears. I'll palpate her ears and looking at her ears. And I'm looking in them. Well, I'll get my lights and look at them, make sure I don't see anything on the outside of them. I can see that she does have a little wax in her ear canal. I don't see any swelling or anything like that. And checking her ears, nothing behind them. So, and no drainage in her ears, and no redness that as far out that I can see. Looking over in this ear, she still have a little wax. Her canal is good and pink. No drainage. No bumps or lumps or nodules noted on the front or the back of her ears. So all of that is good. And noticing and looking at that, so her ears is looking good, no drainage, no complaint of pain. And another thing that I will check will be what we call the wisp test. And in that test, what I will hold one of her ears close and go on the opposite side and whisper a word and see will she be able to hear and respond and repeat that word back. 10. Could you repeat it? Okay. And I'll be whispering. That's good. Were you able to hear that word?
Love.
Okay. So that was good. One of them was 10 and one of them was love. So she could hear me when we did the wisp test. Another one would be the cranial, where I would use my would be the rubber and the wine test. And what I would do is I would count and I would do the test to make sure and she was listening to, and she would let me know when she hear that sound. I'm gonna count till she let me hear this, well, she won't hear the sound any longer on each part of the test. Okay. Are you able to hear anything? Let me know when you hear it no longer.
I heard that.